Hey everyone, it has been a while. It's such a good thing that I planned to take a few weeks off over the holidays because, oh my goodness, I got COVID 2 days before school let out for Christmas break. And I was so sick. My husband got it first, and I got it about 2 days after him. And it's so weird because, like, he never. Okay, my screen is bugging me. It doesn't look like I gotta fix it. He didn't get as sick as I did. I got way more sick than he did. And um, I ended up with fluid on my lungs, not pneumonia, but apparently the fluid was more like, oh, wow, what in the world? I just lost everybody. There you are. Okay. I had more like congestive heart failure fluid, but I didn't have congestive heart failure. But then I had to be on a diuretic to get that fluid off of me, and I was just sick the entire break. I started feeling better about the first of the year, and then we started back to school the third. So it's just been crazy, 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 crazy. So I hope that your holidays were better than mine, that you were not sick, and that you're healthy and stay healthy. Did anybody else deal with COVID over the break? Love it. Hey, say hi in the comments. I see there's some people popped on. Yay! But you've got to give StreamYard permission, or I can't see who you are. So if you can comment your name, that helps me out as well. And I have a new camera. Um, thing I'm playing with, try to get myself centered. I'm forward enough, so yay, I did it. And I am wanting to talk tonight about just some tips for Google Slides for progress monitoring. How many of you have ever got to the end of a grading period and you're like, oh crap, I don't have quite enough data that I need? Dang, right? Like we've all been there. And we do the best to scramble to get some done and sometimes fake it or make it up. I hope you never do that. Like, obviously, that is not what you should do, but we do our best to get what we need to do to report the IEP progress. But sometimes we fall short. But since I started using Google Slides for progress monitoring, it helps me so much. And my students can kind of see what's upcoming and they keep me on track as well. And it makes it way easier to share it with others and help them be involved with collecting the data too, because doing it by yourself, not fun. So let me share my screen and find my demo slide deck. I've been running around tonight. Just got home a few minutes before I had to go to live, so didn't quite get everything pulled up, but I'm wanting to find that slide deck and hopefully I can remember what it's called and find it quickly. That'd be the best thing, right? So that should be in content. Look at my beautiful organization. If you don't know, I'm like a productivity, like I'm a little obsessive about it and organizing my files, keeping everything in folders. I do like numbering and color coding. I don't have everything color coded, obviously. I do have that. And so I'm looking for, actually, I think it might be in here. Nope. Goodness gracious, where did I put it? Uh, just quite often. So let's see. Presentations, digital. I mean, I think that's it. I hope it's it. So remember, if you're just popping in, if you can comment hi and hello. I thank you for putting your name. I cannot read it. Um, um, but you must be from like India or someplace across the seas because I'm sorry, I don't want to mispronounce your name, but thank you and I'm glad you're here. Okay, let's see. We've got do. Yes, this is my sample. So what I do is I make a different slide deck for each student, and then I link all of their goals to inside the slide presentation. So if I click on this, you will see this is linked to slide 4. This is linked to slide 16. And so when I click it, and it goes to that slide, and it's where I'm collecting the math progress or the reading progress. It's going to take me to the type of goal I'm working on. And so I always have this link go to the next one that's ready. So if this one was for August 24th, the data's already been collected. It's right there. So the next one would be for 9/24. It's not collected yet. And so all I have to do is drag this up here. And now sorry, I completely demonstrated that wrong. So this one was 8/24. So I'm going to duplicate it, slide, duplicate, and then the new one, the old one is to stay on 4. The new one is where it's duplicated. And so I just delete the video, and then I go back here and see that this is still slide 4. It's still linked to slide 4. So when I duplicated it, my data is down here, and then this will be the next one. So this will be like the month of September. And then once the video gets on there, you just again slide, duplicate, and always clear the new one so that when you click on it, when you log in, it always goes to the correct slide. Okay, and so then you would have some instructions here for them to record a video of them reading newsletters. And that's what this is a sample of here. If I probably...
Now I'm recording HPEDOBJX.
And so you see your student could do that, and it's super easy. You just have to get a screen recorder, and you can get a very nice free one. It's called, I'll pull it up right here. You can use apowersoft.com. It's a free online screen recorder, apowersoft.com, apowersoft.com. And do not hit the download app. That's a paid application that you will download to your computer. You want to use just the button that says start recording, and it's free. The very first time you use it, it's going to be for this very small piece of software on your device, but then it will do everything else on the web for you. And so when I hit start recording, I've already done it. It's already got the application. You're supposed to say download this thing. Just the very first time it will do that. And it must have needed updated since the last time I opened it. And so you have to allow it permission. You must have updated the application because typically I wouldn't see that install button or update button. I've done that since the last time I did it. And then a recordings background should be popping up soon. I'm going to click on a different screen too. I'll go back to that one that's ready. But that's how your students will just record themselves reading. There it goes. Okay, so this toolbar comes up right here. This is the aPowersoft toolboard. And then you can turn on your web camera or turn off your web camera. It can't show my webcam right now because I'm using it to do StreamYard, but if you have that on, then you'll get the picture and the screen like I have in my video right here, so that you can see who's actually reading it. Oops, I accidentally clicked off of it. So if you see down at the bottom of my screen, there's a little camera, it'll pop right back open. And I can either do the full screen, and this red bar you see, it would be around the entire screen, or I can do a partial screen, and then I can choose to make that just, I can drag that so it's just recording that slide. It doesn't have to record all the extra stuff. And then one thing I really like about this free software is that there's a countdown timer. So when you hit record, you're going to get this 3, 2, 1, which gives you just a moment to gather yourself. And then you read what you want to read. When you're done, you hit stop, and it will play it back for you, pause, and then you can just save it right here. And it will save it as a video file to your desktop or wherever you tell it to go. I have it set up to do that. And you can set that up where you want the files to go. in the menu bar, by clicking more and settings, then I think you have to go to advanced. The general settings, and then this is showing the folder it is. And so on mine, I have a folder on my desk drive, which is the C file, which you can put that anywhere you want. You just have to put the file label. And so you can Google how to find that if that isn't something that you're familiar with. Don't have time to get into all of that today. So we're running out of time already. I try to do these quick tips. But I love that. Because you can just put charts on the slides for that. If you go down here, then I have a chart like this where I put the date and the results. So at the end of the reporting period, I've got this all right here. And so I know I need to get this filled up. I actually usually put these dates in here to start so that I know every date that I'm going to do that. And then I put it on my calendar because that helps me keep on track too. And like I said, a student has access to this to view it. And then they have to have access to edit it when they're ready to do the progress monitoring. But they can look at it too and say, hey, Mrs. Wolf, we've got a date coming up that we need to do this. You also can have your students take pictures. So if they write a paragraph and they like to handwrite it, you can just take a picture of it and put it in there. On Google Slides, that is super easy because you just hit insert, image, and then camera. And it will open up your device camera and you just snap the picture. And then if it's good, you insert it. And it's that fast, so they can put an image in there of their work that they did. Sometimes they do that for math word problems when they show their work as well. And then we've got a reading of a 1-minute timing. Here you can put the actual fluency passages here and a 1-minute timer. And then they can record themselves reading, push play on the timer, and it will count them down, and they know when to stop. So you can check it whenever. You don't have to be doing it live with students. There's an example of the math. So that is my favorite way. It saves me so much time and ensures I have everything done by the end of the grading period. So that's my quick tip for today. I hope that found you useful. If you did, if you could put a comment, if you're watching the replay, #replay. If you found that useful, tell me what you loved about it and what you want to plan to implement. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.